Hi everyone, this is Jensen with Sutton Farm.
And Meghan Rittmaster with Foundational Journey.
And we have a special guest with us today, Olivia Fish.
Hi.
And so today we're going to be getting into our May issue, I guess, of our year-long series of Getting to the Core in 2024. And today we're going to be talking about, we were just finishing up with the first quarter, which we focused on
mental well-being.
Mental well-being and stuff like that. And so now we're working more into the physical side of health and wellness and exercise, and specifically we're looking at exercising outside. And so here we are at the beginning of May, and it's a beautiful day here in Minnesota, and so just the benefits of outdoor exercise and stretching. And so that's why we have Olivia with us today. And, just exercise, everyone knows that exercise is very important, but there is proper ways of exercise. And, part of it is, I think sometimes people overthink it. I mean, it can just be so simple as just walking. And I was sharing with the girls earlier that I just think of my mom. I admire her very much, and she's going to be 86 this year. And she's a farm girl. So just loves the outdoors, and she doesn't live on a farm now, but she walks every single day, even through the winters, unless it's super, super cold. But and she is in the best of health. She isn't on any medications, no high blood pressure, no pacemakers, nothing. And so anyway, I just admire her for that, and that just drives me to want to stay healthy for many, many years, and being outside and getting that fresh air and sunshine that contributes to our health as well.
Yeah, I feel like it's so important, especially now with, a lot of jobs are like sitting, and when we do think of exercise, we think of we need to go at it really hard, which a lot of times those slower movements can be, even more beneficial for the mind, but allows your body to actually heal. And it's good to slow down and, focus on breath too, because a lot of times when we're too tense, we don't absorb our nutrients quite as well either. Your nervous system can get out of balance, all this stuff. So there's so many different types of movements, and I always tell people, you got to find the one that works for you.
And so springboarding from that, that's why Olivia is here with us today, because we are looking at our core, just even the strength of our core, and exercise is just really a foundation to healthy living every day doing some sort of exercise. So Olivia, why don't do a little interview here, and why don't you introduce yourself to everyone?
Well, my name's Liv. I am a certified personal trainer and stretch specialist, and basically just a nutrition nerd.
Yay!
Love that for me. And I just I think that there is really a huge importance just for exercise and nutrition. They go hand in hand, and I don't really think that you can cut either one out and have the best of health in general if you don't have one or the other. And stretching is another aspect of health just in general, where I think that's an aspect where people don't really think about as much as nutrition or exercise, but it's really important just for loosening up the body, getting old energy out, and just preventing injuries. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, and I have found that in my own personal life too. Sometimes I'm stretching more, and then there's times when I get really busy and I'm not. And but just so simple, and we're going to talk about it a little bit later too, but just very simple moves that you can do that really set you up for the day. Working out here on the farm, there's, you may, and it could happen anywhere too. Something's falling or something, and you jerk towards it, or you're like, oh no, I hurt my back or something like that, But I have found when everything's more limber and just like your body's already been in that position by stretching. If you have these quick movements or something, or you catch yourself from a fall or something, your body's like, already been there, already use that muscle today, and it just helps you to receive those sorts of incidental quick movements and stuff too, I guess. So, Livy, just maybe a little bit about your experience and such too. You said, stretching is really important and everything. So you work with an age range of clients. I think it's probably 20 to 70, 20 years old to 70 years old.
Yeah, 16. I've worked with younger dancers, gymnasts, everyone from just the high school age to older 70s, 80s even.
Okay. So is there some sort of commonality? I mean, maybe it's hard to sort of summarize in a few words, but is there some sort of commonality that you see in your clients that you see as maybe that could cause problems down the road, or it's just an area of neglect, I guess?
I think it's just like what you said before about people not really, you go through life doing the same daily movements. You don't really stretch unless you're intentionally stretching your arm, your shoulder back or up, or your hamstrings, or you don't really think about stretching certain muscles in different ways. And so I think that being really intentional about how you move your body, so that you can just prevent tightness and joint pain and just injuries is super important to being overall healthy.
Oh, that's good. So if you were to, I think what we'll do is we'll probably show some movements too. Are there some simple moves, like someone says, really, I only have 5 minutes.
Sure.
Can you do something in 5 minutes, like maybe while you're waiting for your coffee to drip, or I don't know, your eggs to get made,
totally
or
can.
like just like how can we fill in those little times, because so many of our jobs now are sedentary.
Yeah.
And
true.
so how
I
can we
think
look for
that-
little ways to use those little bits of time?
Yeah, I think that a lot of people think that it has to be a event. It has to be this long. Okay, well, if I'm gonna stretch, I have to take at least 30 minutes or an hour or something like that. When in reality, you can literally just take an intentional 5 to 10 minutes, and just stretch out the areas that are gonna give you the most bang for your buck, I suppose, is the best way of saying it.
So someone used this analogy once, but I'm thinking of it in terms of this as well. But so you're saying, okay, we can do these little stretches and movements daily, but do you ever need to like take that time for that longer, deeper, more intentional stretch where maybe you say once a week, yeah, you really should spend more time in that? Someone used the analogy once, like with, and this isn't a good one with fast food, but the point was that, you're kind of taking in little bits, but every once in a while you need to sit down to that long, 4-course meal, albeit in an area of study or maybe in an area of stretching. Right. Is that something that you would recommend?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's definitely a place for taking time for longer 30 to even an hour stretching sessions for yourself, just where you can really relax your nervous system, let it calm down, take some long, meaningful, deep breaths, long exhales, just so that you can give your body a little bit more time to relax. Because 5 minutes, you can still relax in 5 minutes, but not as perhaps not as much as 30 minutes or an hour would give you.
Okay. Well, great. That's good information. I think it's just basic and to the point, but we need reminders.
Right.
So, so we're going to share Livy's going to share some simple stretches that you can do each day. And I don't know, you might have some other stuff planned for us as well. So
we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, let's get into that then.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to bring you through a couple stretches that you can do on your own that are super easy. You can do these every day just before you go to work or whatever you're doing for the day. The first one is just for your glute. So you're going to swing whichever leg over the side of your body, and you're just going to kind of hold your body or your leg in place here. And you're really trying to think about, you're focusing on the glute here and the side of the leg. So you're just trying to pull your leg in towards you and focus on stretching out the glute there. I usually like to hold these for about 10 to 20 seconds each side, and then you would switch to the other side and do the same thing. Just bring your arm across your body, hold your knee in here, and just tuck your leg. Really focus on stretching that glute there. And then the next one is for your hamstrings. This is a simple one that everyone knows. You're just gonna touch your toes. Go as far as you can. If you can't touch your toes, that's all right too. Just go as far as you can. If you're here, that's all right. If you're up here, either one works, but really try to go as deep into the stretch as you can. You're stretching your hamstrings here, which is the back of your legs. So you're just holding here and really feeling that stretch. 10 to 20 seconds is good for this one. And another good one, I would say, is to lay down. Just gonna lay on your back. Okay, so another good one is you're just gonna lay on your back, and you're just gonna take your leg and you're gonna cross it over your body this way, and this arm is just gonna be over here to the side, and you're just gonna take your hand, put it on your knee, and pull your leg down. And this is the side of the leg. It's a little bit of the inner hip. And then you're just gonna bring the other leg across, let the arm fall to the side here. There's a wasp. And that's a great one. Good one for your chest and just your shoulders in general. A lot of people struggle with frozen shoulder, their joints stiffening up in the shoulder and the chest here. So you really just want to be moving your shoulder behind your body, in front, up, just so that it's not getting stiff. So a simple one you can do is just take your hands, interlock them, and just bring behind your head. Really open up your chest. Breathe in, breathe out, and just stretch your chest there. You can go lower, you can go higher on your head. Either is good, whatever you can handle. Your classic ones across the body here for your shoulder. 10 to 20 seconds is good on all these. And each one you just really want to think about what muscle you're stretching. This one you're stretching your shoulder, so don't want to do these mindlessly. All right, well, I hope that was helpful for you. Just remember to take your time, be intentional about the stretches, and I'll be planning future stretching sessions here at the shed. Just stay tuned for more information.